All right. It's breaking news, y'all. Breaking news. We have a problem going on with Claudia. My head is hurt. I've been shopping. I had to go donate plasma. You know, let me. Ooh, sorry. Oh, can I say it? Can I say it? There we go. All right. But anyway, Claudia, not Schiffer. Claudia Jordan. They'll be on Housewives Atlanta Housewives Atlanta, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Excuse me, with Nene and all them had made a color stroke thing. She went to some party and it's on camera, and I'm sorry, it's still from Vice Show. Vice Show had said it. The Vice, yeah, Philip, yeah. Anyway, and cause I was gonna make a video about this before, not because of Philip, because Nene called her a half breed, and I was upset about that. Um. Anyway, we'll get to Miss Nene calling her half breed on High Spot on the last episode. It was before they went to Puerto Rico. Yeah, so that was in Puerto Rico. Anyway, so what happened was she went to all it was we're all black, and she said, well, it's like I don't think it was good because there's people who are black, and something about that you can't see them in the dark and all other stuff, and it was very racist, very construct. As you know, Claudia is part Italian, part African American, and she's a little light cameo, completely a little lighter than me, and I was very upset about that. I'm not dark brown skin, okay? But I have relatives, and also too, um in the multiracial community we do have dark brown skinned people. I'm gonna get this straight. Anybody who watches my channel who are dark brown, and if you have mixed ancestry, mixed parents, which they are, well, actually, if you have mixed ancestry, you do have mixed parents and grandparents because they are related to that the first generation mixed ancestor. But you are mixed. Tyson Belford is one of my role models. And he's dark brown skin, and he has some Asian eyes. I know I'm not making fun of Asian eyes, but he has some eyes and Asian eyes. I'm not gonna stretch my eyes as racist towards Asians, but he's part Chinese. He's my role model. If anybody don't know who he is, he was on Britney Spears' "Toxic" driving a motorcycle. He also was on "Break My Heart" with Tony Braxton. Okay, that's him. Okay, he also played in movies and did modeling. He also friends with my arch enemy Zachary Devion, the one talk about the hate of outside of the bus terminal and talk about, okay, yeah, him. Okay, because they Blasian brothers, because Zachary Devion is black French Creole, just like I'm mixed with, and he is part Vietnamese. He looked more Asian, so him and Tyson Beckford on a high. Why every time I have a role model, some enemy has to know that person? I don't understand that. Anyway, that's not about him. We ain't gonna talk about because I'll make a rant if you say anything about me. Okay, blocking me on Instagram. We were friends. I said nothing bad to him. Anyway, point is, yeah, I had to rant on him. And no, I don't mind Team Zacharias, Team Zachary David Young, going on Wendy Williams, okay? I tweet to Wendy Williams, let's go ahead and make her, like, she did, I mean, I'm not blaming her for Tupac and Biggie's murder, but she also a little helped with the media of the East Coast, West Coast. As the main one was Suge Knight did that, we all know that, okay? But Wendy Williams and Suge Knight are like friends, okay? So, point is. But I don't mind teaming and competing against that dude, okay, for what he did. Anyway, the point is, it ain't about him. It's about So my point is, I have that dark skin mixed race people, and in the African American community, we are many of our mixed race. We're not pure black. I'm not with the one drop rule. One drop rule is not law no more. I have to repeat this over myself. It's not like a broken record player. Since 1967, yes, you can check three boxes, because many of us are mixed with black, white, French is white as well. That's in Europe, okay? And Native American, Cherokee, Choctaw, all that, Seminoles, Blackfoot, all them. Yeah, there we go. So we're not pure, and I don't lie in town saying I'm a pure black person. Well, not because some racist KKK wrote some stupid law long time ago. And slave master, they all dead and gone. I'm not gonna live for that. Sorry. Okay. But I'm about to be both Claudia and both Nene. And so my point is that that was very wrong for her to say. I mean, King and Moore's dark skin with naturally straight hair, naturally long hair, no weave in her hair. And that's her friend. So how would she feel if she heard that comment? You know, I didn't understand that. But then she got mad and she wanted everybody to be on her side when Nene called her half breed. I was very upset about that. But this is before we saw this little episode in because I saw it on Bio Show media about Claudia. But this is before I saw his episode because it popped up on my phone today. It's Saturday. When I was looking at Lovely T's recap on Housewives Atlanta, and even though I had problems with Lovely T, I still like her, okay, and like her channel, and I'm subscribed to it. I actually saw myself of the whole in Claudia before she talked about somebody's skin tone, she need to get her doggone feet done. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, that was nasty. That to show the doctor all them doggone corns. Look, I'm a man. My feet look way better than doggone hers. Okay, so what the heck is wrong with her? I ain't got a pedicure in a long time, but I still take care of myself from head to toe. I'm a metrosexual. So point is, what the heck is wrong with her? All that money. I'm poor. I'm poor. I'm po. Same thing. Everybody, slang and proper language. That don't make no sense for her to make herself look ugly like that. So she's going to Puerto Rico, and so she said she had to wait. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what the heck? If you got your nails polished, I mean, they didn't get the nail. You know, when you get, because I had corns before, and I've been to a pedicures before, and they had the little thing you get. They kind of peel some of the skin off. They can't make no blood because it's against the law. But I mean, busted. But what happened to her doggone feet? Her toes? How the heck she talk about somebody's skin tone? I mean, she's a beautiful woman, but doggone it, look good from head to toe. Doggone it. Remind me of the doggone movie, Boomerang. I had to go there. Remember when everybody pulled them colors off? Anyway, and then Nene, let's go on Miss Nene. Look like He-Man on. I'm sorry, she do like a brown skin version, a female version of He-Man with that blonde wig on her head. Okay, I'm not saying she don't look good with blonde hair. Okay, I mean I ain't thought about putting a little blonde in this head. You know, in my hair. You know what I'm saying? But it's my body. I might be about Thomas. It's my body. You can't tell me shit. Sorry, cuss. Point is, she looked like He-Man with that blonde wig on her head, and I'm sorry I had to laugh when Liberty put it out. I had to say she still on the same episode when they was arguing. She still when she on her commentary, she Nene with a little blonde, with a little sharp blonde wig. I'm like, dang, what type of wig was that? And I'm a He-Man fan. I mean, I'm not a He-Man fan no more because I'm not a boy no more. But I used to dress up the costume as a He-Man. No, the mask of He-Man, the whole body. Yeah, I wore it when I was 8 years old. Yeah, I had He-Man toys back in the 80s. Okay, my family bought the Castle Grayskull and the Skeletor and all of them. But MC, that's when we was getting along as a family time back in the early and mid 80s. But times was good back today, and so I was making good grades for second time and being in first grade. So I go and got He-Man toys. You know what I'm saying? I watch He-Man every time I come from school, do my homework, and watch the Power Grade Skull, and I'll be pretending I was a He-Man. You know what I'm saying? Even though but color didn't matter to me. Still, I like looking at He-Man. So when she said that, Liberty had said that, I had to laugh. And it actually do the wig. I'm sorry, Nene wig like that. I mean, I ain't trying to sound Thomas Gill, but she said hair, it's like a wig. So when she called her hair, yeah. And she had to call her a hair breed. That was wrong too. So both of them was wrong. And then too, Nene is not that dog. Okay, she is like a milk chocolate, a little light shade of dark brown, like Rita Yoga. That's dog skin. Okay, so point she had and she got something in her family tree too. Okay, so you know, yeah, I mean, her husband look lighter than she is. So I mean, therefore, I mean, you can't talk about nobody being a hair because you went by the one drop rule that's been outdated since 1967. Shoot, see, that's one thing. And some of our people in the community of African descent don't want to mention it who work in the law field. They don't want to mention that is true. That rule been outdated is found unconstitutional when they made the all interracial couples to marry with Loving versus Virginia case. Okay, so I'm in the multiracial movement, so I find all this detailed stuff. So I want everybody to know you're free at last. You can claim your mixed background, and you can tell I told white folks off until they face even a drunken white man almost threw a glass. Yes, I go ahead, a glass bottle after coming from work back in 2013. Billy got diagnosis bipolar, and I had my mates ready, cause he was gonna throw out some get whatever down there in the street in the Westheimer and Fountain View Street. I go in Houston, Texas. I already boxing, you know what I'm saying? While he blind with the doggone spray. Oops, I'll tell my side. Oops, tell see. But I wasn't scared. I wasn't scared. I told him behind. I ain't scared. You know what I'm saying? These are my rules. I'm gonna claim my rules till the day I die. You nobody's not gonna change that. So you know what I'm saying. So I was on Claudia's side before this colorism bill came up because I felt that was wrong, and I think it's sad that people who do identify as black and have parents who identify as black but ain't pure black. Their grandparents ain't pure black. Their ancestors ain't pure black. You know, make fun of noticeable multiracial people. Okay? Because, like I say, how would they ancestors who were, regardless they came through out of slavery mixing and the American Indian mixing, all three, will feel you call somebody a half breed and your behind ain't pure yourself, and you are descended from their mixed ancestors. Because I mean, there's a lot of mixing back in slavery, y'all. It was just one incident; it was a bunch. Okay, so that's why we come in different colors and shades. And Claudia's mother is Italian. Okay, so my point is to her, that was wrong to make fun of dark skinned people. What I never seen her daddy. Is her daddy dark skinned? Your daddy black. Sound like no, your daddy dark. Is he dark brown skin? What y'all tell me? Is he? Give me a range. Is he a high yellow, or is he caramel like myself, or if he's a solid brown like a Michelle Obama, or Gabrielle Union milk chocolate color, or is he beige, or what is he dark chocolate brown like Michael Jordan? Tell me what shade he is. So if he is dark chocolate brown, I can go to Claudia Jordan and say, your daddy black, but he ain't pure black, but he dark brown, he dark skinned. Well, you know, and it's one that killed me because I had met mixed people who are high yellow, okay, because not all mixed people look alike. And we not, you know, I mix myself multi-generation, but those who claim to be first generation, know they doggone black, so-called black parent ain't pure black. Um, they will sit here and try to make colorism just like she did. And then two, I know that if you're not pale, they'll call you dark when you're not dark skinned. You may be darker than them, but when it comes to being dark from the African American standpoint, dark brown is dark skin. Okay? And so if I'm not that shade, there's no reason to call me that. And then they want to put you down to make themselves feel better than somebody. So y'all have to call like it is. So y'all judge me because I have a nice tan. Yeah, I had done it before. Okay, I had done it. Y'all understand? The vibes are coming, but it's reality. So I have to, you know, I have to. I'm very confrontational when someone mistreat me. Okay, I don't care if you're dark skin, I don't care if you're light skin. And like I say, back in the day, I seen comments of, well, she not light skin. Talking about Claudia. Back in the day, anybody with dark brown was dark skin. Anybody lighter than that was light skin. Back in the 80s, I'm not from the dark 90s when the Afrocentric started. Let me go ahead and say the reason why I say that. Because I knew back in the day when we had people that who were African American descent, who were my shade or maybe a little lighter than I am, or you know, they was high yellow, will come on these talk shows and they was a black nationalist and they was an Afrocentric type people and they don't believe me in race mixing, and all this would say, excuse me, have you ever been to Africa? You don't look like a 100% Africa. And I mean, one sister was my shade. She was mixed with Cherokee and white. Cause she mentioned it, cause yeah, my great grandfather and grandma were raped by a slave man, all this, and I got Cherokee, but I still consider myself black, and I don't think it'll be no race mixing. Okay, which is hypocritical on their part because your behind ain't pure. Anyway, that's why I noticed that people started in the 90s. People started trying to change that because I was not called dark skin growing up. I was back in the 80s. I will go ahead and mention, and I'm from the South. Yes, I heard people say, well, because, excuse me, that slaves were that shit were dark skin. So because there's no such thing as light skin black. Let's get that straight. Since the one drop rule came in, anybody that was lighter than those slaves that were dark brown skin, you know what I'm saying, and almost probably was black skin too, were light skin. They don't mean I understand that people try to be Afrocentric. Anybody like I said about Thomas Sotomayor, somebody that was a lot of that was lighter than them, but not dark brown. They want to make them dark skinned to make themselves feel good. Put this Afrocentric standpoint on there. I'm not with that standpoint, but I don't believe that's the own thing system. I'm going back to my roots when I was growing up. Hello. So yeah, back in the day, yeah, that's what we was called. I mean, I'm not saying I'm fair skinned. Of course, I'm not fair skinned, but I know when we think about Africa and we think about black people, I'm thinking dark brown. I'm talking about pure and by a lot of course, because there was to the slave masters, there was a shocking creation because after they was mixing either through rape or consensual sex, it went all through the Americas from even in Mexico, even Puerto Rico, even in Jamaica, even also in here in the United States, it was shocking to them. So here in the United States, since this African American experience is different from the Afro Latino and all the other stuff and Afro Caribbean experience, yeah, they was considered. They was they would say like so now people when people say that oh you're not licensed you're brown. Excuse me. Let's run back. Let me give you a historical. Let's go back to a little history here. Who's seen the movie Made in America? With Nia Long and Whoopi Goldberg and Ted Danson. Remember she said when they were shocking and when she thought that Ted Danson was her white dad, okay, and she said I'm light skinned slightly. She even Whoopi said you're lighter than I am. When she shocking the child, he's white. No. Okay, remember that? I love that movie. Okay, Whoopi Goldberg being her dark skin. Nia Long was a little lighter. She's camera like me, so she said, it was like a popping question. Your hair fine, mine, mean it's thin. Okay, even if you have kinky hair, but it's thin. That's the white side, cause right. And she said, you're lighter than I am. And I remember when Ted Danson, when Nia Long was trying to talk to her white father, Ted Danson, at the car shop, and the car dealer shop, and she said, I'm light skinned slightly. Now, she wasn't having some stupid identity crisis because that's what we were back in the day, considered back in the day. I don't understand what the color complex changed over the years, and I don't know this. And I said once again, I'm on my point finger to the dog on this extreme Afrocentrism that's going on. But like I tell people, if you want Africa, go back to the Africa. If you want white, like the white KKK neo-Nazis, go to Europe. They got plenty of flights to go to Paris and England and London and all that other stuff. So, but that's where I come from when we used to grow up. Now I know we're not even when I never forget when Whitney Houston Teen Expression used to come 59 raps, and that's a gospel channel now on AM station. And back in the day, Whitney Houston, my second love, is my complexion. Okay, and I never forget when she was chose to play bodyguard, and there was other people were saying, and there was other men and brothers on there saying, I don't like it because it's a light skinned black woman talking Whitney Houston, and she is with this white man. It was like white man save me, this and that. Because remember that movie was the first interracial movie that had no mention of race. That's what I liked about Bodyguard. I love the Bodyguard. And so everybody kept mentioning, hey, she married a dark skinned man talking about Bobby Brown. So why y'all tripping? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not with that black and endowed mess, okay? You can go ahead and call me a coon. You can call me. I don't care because I'm going to live for me. I am a spoiled brat. I'm going to live for myself till the day I die. Life is too short time. Please others. So point is, that's when y'all want to talk about Claudia. She's a lighter shade. Of course, she's not fair skinned like Mariah Carey, French vanilla color. But she's lied in if you I don't know Peter Yogo, okay, there you go. Hello. I mean it's different ranges of lightness because of the race mixture back in slavery. Okay? And like I said about Thomas, me and him are the same shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I know that I'm not lying about my multiracial roots. And then of course now, because as a child I knew that. I was right there. People like I said, children pick up race even if I'm not telling them about it. I picked it up back then. Like, no, I'm not 100. But then when he started telling me the Indians out of my family tree, and then later on, I found the English and the French, and that's all I started researching at 13 years old, back in '93, going on 14 years old. That's when it actually said, yeah, I'm a multiracial person. So it wasn't. It was trust me, it was. It was a journey. It was a bad and good journey. Okay, but I don't think I'll let the white race society tell me how to live my life. And those white people who think that way, that we 100% black, once you go along with the one drop rule, they shouldn't be friends of mine. I don't want to be friends with them white folks. If there's some relatives of mine, I don't want to sit there behind. That's how I feel about it. You have to reject those who reject you. And it's one thing that Well, I those who are of multiracial descent and who also mention their multiracial, who identify no matter what their shade of color is, dark brown, whatever, to caramel, to high yellow, pale, whatever, hair straight, king curly, whatever. I'm letting y'all know. Don't get mad when relatives don't accept you for who you are. You be happy because that person would not be would if you allow that person in your life, they'll give you drama and hell all through your life because they do not like the way how you are, how you don't live for them. Okay? And I learned that when I reject people, anybody, any shade of race or color, I let them know. I know it's gonna be trouble. I know it's gonna be drama, and that's what I do. Then when they reject me, I accept it. I accept it because that lets you know if you allow that they're not gonna be happy with you, and you're not gonna be happy with them how they treat you. So for y'all who have this problem, scared of someone that's not going to accept them, this and that, or you have family members who never accept you, don't accept them. Learn. I mean, accept, take the rejection, because if you took that road with them, they'll give you all the drama and stuff, and you don't want to deal with that. So I learned that. I learned that growing up. When people in my family who didn't like me, mixed and mixed background, when I had to deal with people who at school who mistreated me for me mentioning me about even talking down to me and stuff. I learned to reject those people, and I learned to be strong enough and be a fighter. And that's one thing I realized. Speaking of colorism, light girls and what's her name about my shade, who's on light girls, Nile, I like her attitude on love and hip hop. I see why she has a tough material because how she was treated. I was picked on in school as well as a bully. We would call me I was bullied in school as well. Okay, so I have that. That's why I have that bipolar chart because I don't care who I go crazy. So let y'all know I give her nonsense. I understand when I saw the light girls and I actually saw Nene Leakes talk about her story about the cut and everything. I see why she's very tough. I see why she say the song bow ho, bow down ho. Her song she got from she sang a little bit of Beyonce. So I see why she's tough like that, and she a tough woman. I mean, I wouldn't want to fight her. Okay, so what I'm saying. So I see why, and that's what I learned to be a strong person, and not to use. I mean, I know I use it negative sometimes, but I'm letting you know I ain't scared. I mean, I ain't gonna let you intimidate me for no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost 40 years old. That shit gotta go. I mean, cuss, and that's exactly that. I don't care for nobody getting butt hurt about what I do. They don't like what I do because I don't live for me. Life is too short. So I'm letting y'all know, don't let that rejection hurt you. Accept it and walk away and be proud and live your life as a true multiracial person. No matter if you're dark skin, light skin, hair straight, king curl, different color eyes. Don't matter if your parents don't like it. Don't matter if you got a mixed background, mixed ancestry, a different parent is not black. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You be proud of a mixed background. You come from, there was some negative stuff that happened. Good things come, bad things happen. Good come out of it, and you are the good to come out of it. And that's how I look at it. Okay, so point is, but Nene go ahead and call her hair breed. That was completely wrong. And then, like I said, Nene behind with her milk chocolate behind. Ain't no one Hummer said Negro. I don't care how more African features she got, more African hair she got. She still with that milk chocolate behind. It ain't dark brown, and it ain't about this color here, this mouse. Okay, so I'm not being color struck. I'm being real because our African ancestors came. They were more darker than we are. That's why white folks call them Negroes. The Portuguese Spanish call them Negro. Them Negros means black in Spanish. Okay, so hello, it makes even though they're not actually color black, but you understand where I'm coming from, right? All right, and then her with her color struck self, Miss Beige self talking about well messed up toes. Claudia need to shut the heck up. Shut the hell up about different skin tone. You got cousins who dark skin, and also too I don't know what color her dad is because I never seen her dad on the show on Real Housewives Atlanta. But you can't talk about nobody color like that and talk about they look black. Oh, I mean the joke you made, that's just completely wrong. Completely wrong. Completely wrong. And like I say, even since people now don't call people who are lighter than dark brown but not pale light skin no more, they're talking bad about you, sister. And I guess if someone was on a pale skin color like Michael Jackson's daughter color, okay, all right, and they are his kids. Not, I mean, I do believe that's by his blood. Like I said, there were slaves that dark brown who were pure, who had kids that looked white from mixing as well, okay? And Michael Jackson was not dark brown. He bought my color, and he was mixed up too with different colors in his family tree, especially the different brown shades in the Jackson family. That's a mix, okay? So, and I had Choctaw, Cherokee in their family. I read about the Jackson family. But anyway, they have blue eyes. That's not from Indian or African. They come from European. So anyway, point is, you see, got folks who have that mentality. I told one dude on Facebook off. Yes, I did. I said, go ahead. Yeah, I told him off. I sure did. How you do? I told him off, and he shut the fuck up, cause I don't play that bullshit with me. Okay, so Claudia, you need to watch out, girl, cause you about a little lighter than I am, not that far from me. So you know what I'm saying. So they got folks saying you brown, you're not light. Like I say, the brown skin, so I mean, to a brown crayon type, yeah, we have a brown Holly Berry. They call her light skin. She's a light brown herself. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand what these people got the different opinions about color complexion. Back in the day, we had it set in the 80s and all that other stuff. I don't know what's going on now. And these people, so I guess tomorrow somebody gonna call us a blue and purple, based on what how they see things. I don't know. I don't know. But I go by how I was raised and how I grew up, and I'm not gonna change that and I'll keep it to death to this part. So point is, Claudia, shut up, stop making color stuff, and I'm sure Kenya more got mad about you say that. Okay, so I mean, then too, so like I said, I started not to like since the hair breed coming, the color stuff, Kadar black is black, dress all black color, and I can't see nobody in dark, all that stuff from Claudia. I'm starting not to like them too. Okay. Of course, I know Nene apologized and all the other stuff, but still, I'm starting. At first, I ain't like leading attitude. I didn't like. What's her name? Claudia. Not Claudia. What's the one who's Hispanic? On basketball. Evelyn. I talked about her other video. Okay, I don't like her either. But when I started seeing Nene more human side, that's when I started to like her, and I was so happy she made her Hollywood hustle. I was still want to get that because I was proud of her when she was on Ebony magazine, and she's in the bathtub. I was so happy, in the jacuzzi, whatever, and she had a wine glass looking beautiful. I didn't care shit, and I still defend her blonde hair. If she want to wear blonde hair in her hair, that's her body. But the He-Man, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Come on, baby, please. And it had a purple outfit on. It looked like I'm sorry. Please, I don't want to see no woman dressed like no He-Man, okay? But I like the blonde little, it kind of reminded me of an Annie Lennox type of hairstyle that she had a little short hairstyle. I like that, but I'm starting not to like them too for their colorism and their racism. So the hair breed and doggy and all that stuff. I am getting very tired. You know, we can't, and then we will say that like I say, the reason why we have this problem because we live in a false, pure black identity. We're not pure blacks, and we need to start to, of course, embrace the differences of us. But we need to start the differences with the both the black side of us and our ancestry and the non-black. And I think if we get that stuff together and stop acting a fool, then we'll stop this colorism mess. Then we'll start to know who we really are. Then we start this trying to be more African or more white or more native. I'm actually with all three of that. So can we just get to the basics and admit that and leave it alone? And the white people and other races who don't like it. One thing I get upset with some Latinos, not saying that's not all. Some Latinos try to play that doggone one drop mess with us, and they behind ain't 100% Spanish and Indian. And yes, I done research about those in Mexico, Puerto Rico, and Cuban Dominican, got some African bloodline. Hello, and also South America, Central America. So there's a lot of mixing down there in Latin America. So don't even go there. Hello. Okay, so anyway, those other races and the people who are not classified as black when it comes to Latinos, okay, don't accept those people who don't accept you for who you are, regardless if they have black American ancestry or not. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Don't accept them as friends. They're gonna pick apart you. They're gonna harass you, mistreat you. That's not a friendship right there. That's not how a friend supposed to act. Anybody who believes my friend supposed to be mean and rude and crude, then there's something wrong. Because last time I checked, and I'm not perfect. I was cussing on the table. Last time I checked, St. Paul said in the Corinthians in chapter 13 in the New American Version that love is not quick to rule nor brew over injury. So anybody act these type of things, y'all, that's not a friend. That's not a love. That's not love at all. Love is kind. Hello, I don't forget that. So I you know, I'm in religion and everything, but that's what I'm. You know where I'm coming from. And I'm not perfect, you know what I'm saying, but that's not fair. So anybody that try to mistreat you and belittle you for complaining of multiracial rules, this associate with that person. And one thing I would love to see all of us mixed identifiers, whether you're multi-generational mix or first generational mix, whatever, or so-called first generation, especially if a person of black ancestors, you know, black American ancestors, you know, darn well that mixed person, not a first generational mixed person. Anyway, we would come together, no matter what, in other people like the hoppers, the people who part Asian, part white, whatever. We come together and fight this racism and see the rainbow. I think you see it's funny if we have a multiracial category that we were supposed to have 2000 if we have in 2020. It would be nice you see all the different colors of multiracial people, the dark skin, the light, the hair, straight king, those Asian, all of us, the mix of Asian part, of name, everybody, Hispanic, all that, you know what I'm saying, like white folks. It actually bring all races together, and I think that'll be a beautiful thing. It will be a beautiful thing, and maybe we'll get, we will not see, we'll finally see each other as people. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Anyway, bye bye. Have a nice day.